Hello, my dear friends. It's Quartz Oracle here. Thank you for coming today. As I was preparing the piles, it came to me that today we should check the shadows, what shadows are coming up for you right now, and how to work them through. And it was just simply when I set up this table and lights and everything. And as I'm moving around a lot right now and I'm looking for a place where to stay a bit longer, then just I'm like, after every week or some days I'm in a new place and I will use the equipment and the table what this place is offering me. So this time I have a lamp, which it's best just to put it on the one side, and as you see that the cards, they will make the shadow. And that was actually my inspiration to pick this topic today. So yeah, I hope that these background noises are not disturbing you, as I'm also very close to the big roads, and somehow it's not at all disturbing me. And just some hours I got used to that it's a big road here. And what else for the preparation of this deck and the table right now? It's, if you see any ants here, they are this room, this house, friends and pets, and just let's try to be polite with them. They want to live here, and they're actually, for me, ants are really can be really annoying, but I know that they're also very good. Like, they are not the bad ones, and they're just these very small, tiny ones. So maybe you can see them just walking around later. I'm not gonna kill them here, so let them just be. Although it's just sometimes I'm so annoyed by them and I just want to like wipe them off or something like this. And yeah, so, and also about the ants, they are working, like they are the ones who, and they have the team members, they are really well collaborating together with another ants, and they have their positions. So it's their life, ants life, it's very, very structured. And it's not just something random. They are communicating with each other very, very strongly. I don't know the percentages, but they have this kind of like a scout ants who are going like very far away. It's quite less, 5 or 10% of them. I'm not sure about the percentage. So these ones are going to, first of all, check out what's happening outside the world, where to get food, all these kind of things. And then when they found something, they will go back and they let you know, let know another ant. So another ants can come, and if it's a new place where to live or get some food. And it's a lot of different positions, which I don't know exactly, but just it's very interesting that how those creatures, they can collaborate and work together. And maybe somehow it's resonating right now for you. If you think about your work or your work life, whatever work means for you, it can be also spiritual work. It don't need to be always physical work, because I believe that some of you can be highly on this place one point in your life when you are not going to work at all, because you are doing just spiritual work, and this is all the work. And it takes all the time. And I know very well, it was many years for me like this. It was long, long years. I couldn't really go to this 3D system work, because I was dealing so much with spiritual things inside of myself, and healing and fixing and meditations and everything. But that was the part when I couldn't work, and it was normal, because we have still a specific amount of energy here, what we have for a one day and for 1 week or 1 month. And if I'm just like a more than full time working to heal these things and to get myself outside of the darkness and complete shadow side. Now the shadow things come in right now. So it's everything makes a sense why I'm talking about this thing. So if you're working through your shadows and very, 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 very deeply, it's one or another. It's very hard for you to do 3D physical work, consistent work. Or if you are doing it, it's even harder for you because then you need to do two things together. So sometimes those things requires for you to just, if you are in this shadow work, deep spiritual, actually awakening, but cleaning and working through, sometimes it is like this, that it's better for you to don't care anymore. What are you wearing? You don't have makeup, maybe. How you put your hair. I know that it's a little bit like weird to say like this, but I think you're gonna get it if I finish this thing. And you don't care about basically at all the money, status, school, studying, nothing. You just don't care because 100% and 1000% you give yourself the time and space to heal and go really deeply into the healing process, like really deeply change something. And it can be some periods and it can be a long time, it can be many years like this. And I think for me it was really many years. Although when I was younger, I liked to put stylish clothes and look nice, and everything was like looking outside. And the moment when I went inside and I started to fix my inside world, actually I started to stop caring about outside. Although at the end result, if you are healed, it should not be like that. It should be like that your inside and outside, everything is balanced. You are beautiful, you are clean, you are pure, like everything flows and your life is flowing, and you don't have these extreme lows and extreme negative experiences in life, because you are just in a high frequency vibration, which you vibrate always high inside and outside. As we are on this journey to reach to this point in our life, we may go through, and most probably if you are in this deep spiritual practices and soul who came here to get these very, very intense experiences, which I think also the ones who reach me here, maybe not all of you, but I think mainly you are actually in a very deep and maybe even with a destructive or very destructive and addictive past or something like this. So it can be very, very extreme. Your experiences here can be that you feel that it's very, very extreme, because it was for me like this. And I do believe that I resonate, and my energy and work what I've done and where I reached today, still I have healed those things, but today I can help people who are going through the similar experiences and who had a similar depth, which for me was like extreme conditions, like completely extreme, like I'm with everything what I'm doing. But it's just maybe not all of you, maybe for some of you are already on this new timeline when I am channeling this crystal quartz energy and you're resonating with that. That's also fine, but I'm very sure that some of you who comes here, you have very, very like highly, almost like a near the death or even death experiences, and many times in your lifetime when different situations, they've been so like dragging you down and so low and so long time, and it's been really hard for you. But I tell you also, my friend, that those things, they make you stronger. They always make you stronger. You are here to heal them, to fix them, to move forward. And you can do it. And I've seen it. And even if I didn't believe what most craziest things, what I could achieve, where I could become after that, now is like, I am strong. I am strong. I am unbreakable. It's not possible. It's like this, that in my past, I experienced like all different corners, all different low vibrational emotions, like everything. I don't start to count them, but everything there, which I worked through everything on that level. And now I'm here, which it's not nothing what can break me anymore, because the core is so strong. And now the core is there. It wasn't there before. It was meant to happen like this, to bring your core back to yourself, that you build it up now from here with all of your beliefs, emotions, feelings, the way how you think about it, about yourself. You now, only you inside of you, are building it up the way how you want to be. That's why you were on this shadow side and broke side. And maybe some of you are still in a process of it and doing the work. Or it's like it's many layers, it's different years, but it's just like overall it always gets better. That's at least my experience, because I cannot compare it so much with yours, because maybe your timelines are different and you can experience this differently. But usually if you have fixed your main like things in life, it's just you build your new self upon of that, and that's where the strength really comes. So it's harder to break. I don't say that nothing in any new relationship or any new experience cannot break you anymore. I cannot promise that. But now you know how to deal with those kind of things, and you are better with this, okay? So that was something about the shadow sides and working through shadow sides. And it was one thought why I started to speak all about this. Let me think about it for a second. We were talking about the cards and the shadows and the topic today, and that I'm moving around. And I'm also drinking right now ginger tea, which is really good, because something is I felt that something was going on with my health a bit, because lately I've done way too much. But still, I really wanted to bring another reading for you from here, from that place right now, from this little bit of busy city and moving and working and this kind of life. We were talking actually about the working. I will go back there. And I just wanted to share that that's fine when you stop, when you can, and when you stop caring about yourself. So it don't look like you always should care about yourself, but I mean, when it's a process, when you're really deeply healing yourself, and it's a really deep work, and you're digging every day, like more and more and more and more. It's just like you don't have on that time. You don't have to look. I don't want to say, because I don't want that you will. It will sound like, I feel that it sounds like a bit that I'm giving guidance that don't take care of yourself. I don't mean like that. Let me explain you. It's just like, because if you put like so much energy there to heal, and you're inside of this big healing thing, it's just like you can forget for at least some time about this physical world, about this work, about all this relationship, everything else, because you are taking care of yourself, but it's in a different way. It's not the way that you need to look nice, you need to buy new clothes, you need to put makeup, you need to go to theater, you need to do all these things, because this is outside thing. You are taking care of yourself the way that you can be in this old big hoodie and just the money what you have, you buy your foods, and then you are doing like a deep practices to heal yourself, okay? And that, again, this information is not for everybody. I'm speaking on my own experience on some time, and that's how it worked for me, and that's how I could go with my dreams back to my past lives. That was the thing, how I could really get connected with my subconscious level. The money what I had, I just put on the therapies and the food, and that was it. I didn't need anything so much more. So that's the priorities. You don't need to put like it's not needed to put new something more inside of your lips, or like on your face, or like things like that. This is from outside, okay? You have to fix the things inside. And when you still like, from a place of love, you think like, oh, I would like to little bit make my nose, just I have the cap between of my nose, or like, I see that like just a little bit make it better, okay? I think those things are like fine. But it's not from the place that you want to make yourself feel better to look better, because it's not going to work like that. You're going to put this thing there, and if inside you're not feeling better, you're not going to feel better after if you put more this Botox on your lips, because then you need to go another time and another time. That's not the cure. That's not the thing. That's not the thing how insecurities inside of us should be fixed. They should be fixed in an energy level about inside the emotional body and ether body and aura, like inside of your energy bodies. Those things, they need to be fixed, okay? So that was the like a long preparation talk right now. Let's go to open the. I don't have anything here, so let me put maybe some kind of. Let me put something here also. I think I would like to put heart here, so heart coral. I think I would like to put number 9 from the first group. The second one is coral. The third one will be clear quartz with butterflies. And the fourth one, so now I forgot I'm gonna look it up. It's not gonna stay here, no. Okay, so let me just put maybe the amethyst. I have the amethyst. So I would like to still put this one, but I'm thinking how to put it here. Let me see. I cannot. Okay, like this. So that's maybe jade. I'm not sure. I can check it out later. What's that one? So the jade and the butterflies. So those are your options. First group, the second group, third group, and the fourth group. Use your intuition to pick your pile. How do you feel about it? Which one you're drawn to? What are your questions today? What kind of answers you want to know? Today we are working in the shadow side, and we are working with the shadow side and with your work in the shadow side. What's been lately coming up? What are you ready to release? Let me also write it down. Shadow side. What's been coming up? Coming up, ready to release. Just also reflection about your emotions. I hope really that this background is not bothering you, like somebody's really like they're organizing the traffic here. Reflection about your emotions deep down and what's been hurting you. So it seems, let's see how the piles they come, but those are the main questions. Maybe today all of the piles they're getting the same questions. I'm not sure yet because I prepare just the piles, and when I'm before the reading I will also then, now I prepare the four piles, but then when I start with the readings, then one by one I go deep into the piles. How can I say? The questions and the answers and the channelings. So the structure of the pile. That's what I wanted to say. All right. So that was introduction, some channel messages for you. I hope you liked it. And now you can choose your reading. Hello, welcome to your reading first group. Today we are dive into the shadow side and we are working through your shadow side. First group who have chosen number 9, which was the only number on this piles today. Most probably you're dealing with some kind of endings and finishing and cycle coming together just one step before when cycle is closing, because that's the wisdom number 9, and you also must have then wisdom and knowledge with you already, because you have completed or you are completing one cycle right now. But let's check the first cards here, which is the description of your shadow side. Sorry, I took a sip right now. Let's see. What's your shadow side is telling? 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. I think your shadow side is not happy with the outcome, how you feel about some of your friends and connections, and overall the stability and work, what you have put effort into. Maybe it's your work in home or work in really work, materialistic work. And another thing is also the connection and very physical connection with your friends, and how they have been showing up for you and behaving with you, and you should have like a nice memories with them, and also you should feel deeply stable in your life financially. But these both two things, you feel that there's been some kind of like misunderstandings or betrayal, most probably by them, by these people. Also, when it's this card, it might be that you have betrayed yourself on some parts to maybe not giving the best work for yourself, or not believing yourself enough that you can do it, or not being on this phase when you've really been ready to build up your own kingdom. Although it's a process, you know that it's slow, but in this process you have been betrayed that. So that's your shadow side, that still, whatever is this, another people in your life who bring these experiences, and you who don't feel so much supported by financial world. At the end of the day, those are all your shadows, okay? So those are not anybody else's shadows or topics, because if they come in your life that way, they are they're meant to tell you something and explain you something that you can go deeper there and ask more questions and see more clearly why you have chosen this life path for work, why you don't feel enough stability, how much money you need that you feel enough stability in your life. What's the work, what makes you feel like comfortable enough? What kind of friends and circles and what kind of memories you want to create together with them, that they support you. Sorry, it's just something, the air conditioner is making weird noise. So that your friends are supporting you the way that you don't need to feel betrayed from them, but another like coming together and courage. Let me just close it for a second, because I feel that it's a bit bothering me. Let's continue. Let's go on a second. What's holding you back to come out of this position, to come out, to be the light? What's holding you back right now? What you've been like lacking, or that's interesting that community is holding you back, although the community should be supporting you during this thing if everything will be balanced and normal. So I see that it's many times, it's the people around you who are holding you back. again, this is people around you, it's coming first out. Second is about yourself. And then comes the question why you are surrounding yourself by people who are not really your people, because there is a problem with the self-love. And now we need to go back to the self-love thing. And you have to really learn and study about what is real self-love and how to care about yourself. It's not saying to yes or anything. It's not pleasing others. It's not pleasing community. It's not doing the things what you think that others will like. Okay, what you think, because usually it's not right. You have to feel what is right for you and do the thing what is right for you, and the way how you want you to be loved. And I know that it can be very, very hard to build the connection with yourself and self-love. It can be very, very hard process. But I tell you, it's really, really worth it if you one point, if you build it. And then you don't have any more questions and betrayals for yourself about your physical, materialistic life, because when you're enough self-loved, you will do the right choices, the right works. You choose just what's best for you, and you don't end up being with a low energy and sad about your decisions, about your life, about your work. So I think also you have, some of you here are fighting really with your dark side. You are really oppositing yourself. Maybe you're on this game with a limbo, with light, darkness, which one? I want to be, usually it's like this, that you want to be light, but then the dark side comes out. You are fighting with the dark side, but better the process if you live it through. You know who you are in core yourself, in the middle on the star, but you work through also to accepting the dark sides of you. And look how beautiful those they go also together here, the colors. It's like a community, but then this goes more personal. It's with the one person, and it can be some of you who are really fighting with one person or partner on this battle. But another ones here, or it can be for some of you even both, but another ones it's just happening inside of you, only inside of you. And then the third ones here, it's like it can happen both inside of you, this opposite sides, and then it's a high. And if you don't learn a lesson, life will bring you another person to see the same thing which is happening actually inside of you, but now brings a person that you can see clearly in front of your eyes, through another person, through another eyes, through another soul, what is happening, what kind of opposition is happening inside of you. It's possible to occur with self-love, but you're in a process right now, okay? And it's a 9, so you are finishing that. It's you're the phase of finishing the chapter. And let's bring the light now, and after that thing. And let's ask, what are you ready to release? But also these cards are from the light, and this can describe the light codes. And then we see what are you ready to actually release. Okay, so blessed with gratitude, 35. And manifestation, blessings for progress. Okay, let's see a little bit those cards here. I'm gonna just put them more together, that you can see. I think that actually this self-love thing is very important here. So manifestation, blessings for progress, light codes. Light coding right now. It's about gratitude. The self-love, the connection with others, with the work, you can heal it a lot with the gratitude and with the manifestations. So these are a little bit even similar card actually, but concrete, like manifestations can be really like writing down, visualizing, writing in a diary, reflecting, like doing this deep work, but also in a gratitude. This card says that do it in a gratitude. Like if you write down the manifestations, add the gratitude there, add this type of manifestations I am thankful. I am so thankful that I love myself. I am so thankful that I have home. I'm so thankful that I had exactly those parents, even if maybe sometimes it was hard. So you start to give the gratitude, all the things what you have already in your life. This is very good practice to bring back the light side and connect with your self-love there. So you are actually ready to release all the things which are not from the purest heart and which are not from your highest good and your heart wishes. Because manifestations is about it's a blessings for progress. So things which are not progressing, things which are blocked in your life, things which you don't see the value, which you see low, which you don't feel happy, which you don't feel gratitude. Those things you are ready to release, you're ready to let go, because you are ready now to go on, to go into the gratitude and to go into manifestation process and be blessed by this process. Okay, so that's where are you heading right now, where you should go and what you should work on. And I'm feeling it really into. We are writing now the codes, the way that all the lower emotions which they were holding you back, you can override them with your gratitude, with your manifestations, with the bless your life of progress, and stop procrastination and start progress. Okay, that's the new codes. What are the light angels coming through this channeling, coming to you and bringing those messages? Because this chapter is finished now. It's done. It's cleaned. It's ready to build your highest life. Whatever it is for you, your heart knows the right. Your heart knows everything. So let's see the reflection about the emotions deep down in you, because this is the water, and I wanted to connect with the water cards to see the emotions inside of you. So kindly, let's see these cards. They are very light. They're all very similar, although these cards are different. But those are this pearly, very light. They have pearls and like. Let's see. It's safe to stop. It's time to heal. When we were starting, really, maybe you were in the beginning also, when we were talking about this deep shadow work, when you have to stop and do the work inside of you. And also you can feel already there, or this work can help with your psychic abilities. Acting on visions. Here we are creating on visions. Here we are acting on them because it's destined for you. So deep down in your emotions, you know actually that even if it's hard for you to take slow and take down, you know that right now it is time for you to heal. Wherever you are, however responsibilities you have, whatever things, it's safe to stop now and heal. And you have to do it. You have to give this time for yourself. And then you can connect with your psychic abilities and start to see the visions which are destined for you. And there is a reward. There is something magical at the end of this process. But I want to see a little bit further, because I was asking a bit reflection about the emotions. So the pearl. Let's ask about the pearl. The pearl. This is a water. Do you feel really that you are ready to receive in your life? And do you feel that you already alchemize your hardships into healing and grit into grace? Do you feel it? That those things are near. Look, I show you something. Your emotional level asking for you to sit down with yourself and heal. And use really your psychic abilities for that. And also, whatever is your visions, it's two sides here. Whatever your visions, you have to act on them. You have to make them through, slow by slow, step by step. And then the pearl will come. It's a gift later on. It's maybe not easy for you, but you have to do it. Like, it's important. It's important process of awakening, maturing, becoming out of the shadow. It's important. The work, what you have to do there. Wait, let me ask, what's the topic? Astrodice, please, can you guide me? Let's ask, what's the topic? What is, because you are healing there something. Okay, so what are we really healing? Okay, we were healing here with wounds with the self-love and choosing right communities, choosing right friendships, not giving your power away from the wrong relationships and from wrong people, not letting your, to step on you. I see some of you are also the people pleaser type here, so don't let these kind of things to happen. But can Astrodice give us clear guidance right now? What is the, for a first pile, what are we healing right now? For what's the topic? What's the area? What we should look more into for healing deeply? It's even maybe different ones. I give you different answers. So one is like this. Your joy, sexuality, your fantasies, fun, how you create, how you perform, how you dance, how you show up. Okay, so those are the things. This is the topic. So fun side of life, the games, but the way how your mind is working there, how you are thinking about it, very extremely outside of the box. Very unique ways how you are using your flirtation and sexuality and connection with your friends and just going out. Is it making any sense right now? I don't know. I'm gonna just tell the messages because that's how it came out. So it's about 5th house, Mercury in Aquarius. Let me also ask extra questions because I think I can get more information about it. Okay, so I'm back. I was a little bit channeling this message for you. As Mercury rules about writing, music, teaching, social media, content creation, playful conversations. And 5th house is about creativity, joy, play, romance, performance, artistic expression, children, how you are being seen, following your heart. And Aquarius is somebody who is feeling like an outsider, suppressing individuality to fit in, or becoming emotionally detached to avoid rejection, fear of being too different, hiding unconventional ideas. So to put this all together, it can ask you to bring your best self back there. You don't have to be afraid to express yourself or creativity or your mind. Embrace your originality. Stop needing everyone's approval. You can think independently and share it and trust your own perspective. It comes again in this self-love and community. You are like looking validation from outside, but actually no. That thing needs to change now. And Aquarius, for me, it's one of the coolest signs, actually, because this is a uniqueness. These people are really cool and really artistic. So own it like 100%. And stop putting your mind down with your thoughts, with your beliefs, the way how you communicate, the way how you think about it, the inner dialogue. This is what's there. This is what needs healing for you, for some of you. And let me see what are the others, because I felt that we have another healing part here also, which about the connection, how you communicate, karmical, another connection thing, yeah. We have the third house, Saturn. These are the ones who have very karmical and hard ways to communicate and expressing your emotions, and maybe they are very down to earth and very restricted and very practical in a way, this strong practicality, and a little bit losing connection with the spirituality because it's hard. So let's work now with this another group who had the Saturn, about fear, restriction, shame, self-criticism, old conditioning, responsibilities, lessons accumulated over time. And for me, this group seems like you have carried it way much longer time with you, even maybe from your ancestors. And scarcity mindset, believing that never not enough, and also possession about the money and appearance, and emotional stubbornness. And these ones, you can hold the stress physically and storing your emotions inside of your body, and it can also even be seen physically, the way that you don't express them but you just keep them inside. And this is an interesting one, staying in familiar situations because they feel secure, even when they have become limiting for you. And all the way about learning your inner voice, also connection with your siblings, everyday mindset, your thoughts. So those are, it's a bit similar for me because there is a mind talk. The third house and the Mercury, they are both connected with the subject of minds. So to put it together, I think that it's really more on your mind level, not anything else. It's highly more the way how you think about and feel about yourself. That's the emotion, and that those thoughts, they create emotions inside of you, which emotions they need to be released right now. That's interesting. So next question, what's been hurting you lately the most? Let's see that one. What's been hurting you the most? I think you haven't felt that you're centered. You have feel out of your centered. You've been too much on your thoughts, my darling, too much in your thoughts, too much going around. Cannot stop just this circle in your head. Meditation can help, but you need to be the one who is sitting down and who meditates really. And maybe you have even lost the hope. So there is a card of to asking you to bring back the hope, to find your center again, and to stop thinking too much, overthinking about everything. This card asks really the question that can you really be for some time, 1 week, that you are not thinking about everything and what's your next step and how everything is and how everything, what do you feel and what you should achieve. I'm sorry for you, but that's the work what you have to do, and let's ask how to move forward from here. Oh my God, perfect. It's not, and it came only one card. I was trying another I was trying to take another cards. I put it just from this lady because this lady should be like, yeah, just put it like this way. Wishful thinking, but the lady. My darling, it's closing. We are on the 9th. We are on the 9th right now. That's why we have number 9 here. And as you see, the only one is who is you. You can close it, and you have to close it. You have to close your negative self-talk. That's the best word how to put it, negative self-talk, where you don't believe in yourself. Ending, stop, release, acceptance. You accept that you have done it, and now it's done, it's finished, and it's time to move forward, okay? Welcome, closure. Let's do it right now here. Trust that the way things are unfolding is in your soul's best interest. But what we are doing here, we are working to heal you, that you can start to act on your visions, which are destined, because right now you don't believe enough for yourself. So we come here right now. And please say with me, also invite your ancestors and guides and protecting angels, crystal frequencies if you need, selenite maybe, quartz crystal, amethyst, protection crystals, tourmaline. And let's ask kindly, please, the ones who are in the first pile, who picked a pile, we are led to close the old chapter, the old beliefs, the self-destructive beliefs and thoughts, to close completely those things in our life, all the ways, all the levels, all the layers, from the past, from the future, from right now, everything what is creating for us and entities which are around us and which been holding us back, we send them back to the light and love, and we take fully power back to us. Stay in this power and create from that one. Create from there, from this place. But close these old chapters where you don't believe enough for yourself. Negative self-talk, it's closed now, and we change it with a positive attitude, mindset, manifestation, creation, gratitude. Self-centered truth of you, healed, full of hope, full of new ideas, ready to connect with the right communities, ready to find a right partner, ready for right work. Everything on your right frequency, which is the highest and the best for you. Thank you so much. Receive these energies, receive these blessings, and please do the gratitude work. Thank you for listening, first group, and thanks all the guides and spiritual guides and team and unicorns and angelic guides and my ancestors and your ancestors. Thank you so much. Now it's time for you to continue your spiritual work. Hello, welcome to your reading second group, who chose the heart, which is a hug stone, actually hug coral. And those cards, which are from the, what's this one? Let me tell you exactly, I show you. The ancient stones. These cards, they teach me that stone with a hole inside is a hug stone, so it's for protection. And so yeah, although it's not exactly the stone because it's a coral, I still felt drawn on the beach for some corals and also the stones, and I collected them, and I had a wish to make jewelry for maybe some of my customers or friends to protect them if they are in need. But this is just right now in a process because I need I need some more details to start to make them. So I'm looking for them. And yeah, it's a really, really pretty stone. I'm also sorry about the background noise if you hear something, because I'm right now on the side of the big road and I'm moving around. Tomorrow I'm gonna go on another place. So yeah, you were drawn to heart, which is a protection heart. I would like to say it like this. And today we check what's going on your shadow side, how you are working with your shadow side, what have you worked out, what kind of blockages are still there, and some other questions. So I think let's just start to open the cards, and I'm actually very curious. One more information for you. Maybe also the signs are 222 for you, 3 twos, because when I finished last reading, it was 20. So it was 822, so 2022, and just I took a little break, and now it was when I started with this reading and preparing that one, it was 22:02, and there was exactly like some kind of time portal there. Yeah, I needed a little rest between the readings, because sometimes the energies, they're going very intense and strong, and I'm channeling those messages, so I just need to take a break. Anyway, let's go into your reading, what I'm talking here. Let's check the shadow side description. What is happening on your shadow side right now? Wow. Okay. Oh, can you see? I have only one card here. Like all of the cards what I use, only one card which is telling exactly the shadow. My friend, I think I'm gonna check that you see. Okay, I have a little space here. I think that you are really deeply connected with your shadow, and you know it. Like you know that you are doing the shadow work right now. And these two cards here, you are just clearing, and you have helper guides. So if you want extra help, you can always ask from helper guides to come and help you clean quicker, better, deeper, just help for you to do the work. And retrieval, this card is for me like, it's also somebody who is like becoming new. Let me open it a little bit from here. But that's so interesting that I feel that you are very consciously connected with your shadow, or doing the work with your shadow. Your shadow work right now is to work with your shadow. Does it make sense? I think it's pretty like... so let's say somebody can do a shadow work about the... what it was in the first group. So first group was basically to do the shadow work with their low self-esteem. But you are doing the shadow work with your shadow, okay? You are literally looking what is your shadow. It's not anymore this thing or that thing or this emotion or this low self-esteem thing or that thing. You are just completely wholly working and clearing things out from your shadow. So it's a little bit bigger, I would say. It's a little bit maybe leveled up, because you can see from all the angles and from everywhere, and you are ready to work with everything in there. It's not only anymore one little small thing. It now becomes the whole thing. And also I see that you have done the work already, because this card tells me about the recovery, which it means that, and the justice also, which means that you have done also the things. I see this one as a Jupiter, which is the biggest planet, and it also brings you like a lot of wealth and growing and getting like a bigger and amplifying things. And maybe during this process of working through things, you feel that you have lost something. But actually, the truth is, it's not never lost, even if you feel that it's been lost. And maybe also if you clear sometimes things out and the old karmical things or old things, they are not anymore there for you, you can start to miss them, even if they weren't good things. And maybe you want to just jump back to this old self of you because it was comfortable to be there. It was comfortable to go party and get drunk and stuff like that, let's say, just an example. But now it's like you are already doing the deep shadow work. You are healing those things. You see that you don't need it actually to go forward and to be more successful. You don't need certain things in your life anymore. But some parts of you, they start to miss. Like, oh, but what now about the Friday evenings? What I'm gonna do right now? And of course, maybe your new self knows what to do, but some parts of you are like still calling you back. And it was just an example, but it can be with whatever thing, with food, what is not so good for you, with relationships, with working, like all the areas of your life, with love, you know? And they can be sometimes also just as simple as emotions that you outgrown of some bad habits and emotions and you clear them out, but still they are there like, hey, do you remember us? And you are like, okay, I remember, but that's not me anymore. But they are still like, oh, but maybe you let us in because we would like to also a little bit hang out with you. You know, this kind of old friends who are you like outgrown and you actually don't want to hang out with them because it's more energy draining than giving to you. So you actually know. That's the thing. But sometimes there can be, if it's not yet filled with love and protection of love and new things, there can be a gap, and gap needs to be filled with something. But I think that you are on a process of it, or you have filled some things already, but some parts of you, what you've been recently seeing, what dark side of yourself, you are still like, you're still working on it. You still keep clearing. The first card is actually that the clearing is happening. This is happening right now. Also, those cards are a little bit asking for you to slow down and don't punish yourself. Whatever is happening, whatever this shadow side is bringing up to you, that don't start to blame yourself if you're in the process of this. What truly belongs to you will quickly return in a better way. That's for sure. So trust that one. Okay, so let's continue. What's been holding you back to coming out of this shadow side? Sorry, I need to just sneeze for a second. Wait, just open these cards from here. Okay, let's check it out now. Okay, so let's see those cards. Although they are all like a positive cards, there is some messages inside of those which can lead you to a better understanding and understanding. The question was what's been holding you back to come out. But I feel that there is some internal thing more here. It's not so much outside. It's just the way how you use your energy. And although those cards are all having a fire effective and the strengths, the fire can be sometimes like it's like a Aries energy, I would like to say, or fire elements. But Aries is the one who is like, because these are the starters, Page of Wands and the Two of Wands are the really starting. So for me, I would I would read them as more Aries energy, who is just wanting everything very quickly and moving very fast. But there is although they are positive all and talking about the decisions and the confidence plan and the strength, angelic unicorn strength, about resilience, courage, and asking for help. On the Page of Wands, about just excitement and curiosity and playfulness. Those cards, they ask you little bit envision the possibilities and options what are available before taking any physical action. So it's more like those cards, they're already running towards some direction, but it needs to be better that your like a plan or idea, or even maybe knowing the shadow, it needs to be better reorganized before when you start to work with that, or it needs a little bit more deeper digging to understand it deeply than just continue acting on a half way, that maybe you got something but you didn't got everything, you didn't release it fully, and you still keep going. The shadows still keep going, you know? I think you understand what I mean. So you're still acting on it, but you're not actually truly sitting completely down and thinking, what are these things, what I can change right now, and what's the plan to how to move forward, and what is the new me, what I want to bring into the world. So the fire here asks you to a bit slow down, because otherwise you can also just waste your energy and waste your time about doing something and putting your energy in a wrong place. So it asks you to be more patient. Also, let's see the strength a little bit more. Strength card asks also, if you need a help, you can bring the help in. Strength card can also actually show that you feel a bit weak. So it comes here to guide you to the more strength and showing you that more strength is available for you, and you don't have to feel weak, and you can take in that case, I don't know exactly how are you working with your shadow. I think it's different. If you work independently, maybe you can ask more support and guides to work things through, or maybe if you work with a therapist, let's say any kind of therapist, or you're not yet working, you should work, or if you are working, maybe there is a ways how they can support you more, if that makes sense. Or just this time, that if it's been a pause or break, that you can go back to them and ask right now more help to work some things out. So it means that you should not work those things through alone. And still, the things what you have to be done, you need to do it. You need to stand on the strength and do the things. Like, in a way, also this card is saying nobody else cannot do the work. Although I was talking about the therapist, but they can be the helpers who can help you to do the work, but you are the one who is doing the work there. And maybe also like a little bit more excitement and curiosity and playfulness during this process, because I know that it can be really harsh, and a lot of like pains and not nice things and emotions can come up during this thing. If you really see that, sorry, it's so loud here. But it asks you to stay light, playful, and carefree, whatever is happening there in your deep therapies, or your deep journalings, or your deep understandings. And those moments, they can happen even during the day. You've been acting some way, and then you realize like, wow, okay, I don't know, I was with my colleague or with my friend or with my mom, one point like I acted that way and that wasn't nice at all. So you can become also very clear, like just out of the blue about your behavior. But there is a calling here not to start to judge if those things are coming up. And just enjoy these simple, small pleasures in life during the periods while you are doing the deep shadow work. So let's open the next ones to see what are you ready to release. I hope that this answer came through from here. I think that it did. Sometimes I'm getting a bit confused, but I know I've been looking different readings like and getting so much good information. And sometimes also the readers, they say that I don't even understand what I'm speaking. And then I'm like, okay, I understand really a lot what the person is speaking. Like just this person don't know, but it don't mean that it don't say things what I was just so needed to hear. So again, we have a 15 and 15, which is makes us 6, yeah. So some numbers like this. Let's see, what are you ready to release? I think that you are ready to release your old self, the small self, where you didn't believe enough and when you didn't have strength to do some things. I remember myself when I was bad conditions with my health and I wasn't ready to work. And I just wasn't ready to work. I needed money, but I wasn't just ready to work. It was so hard for me. And it was really, really hard for me. So I don't know, one more thing, 15, 15, 31, 41. So it's also months, this is 52. So some bit like a similar type of numbers. Anyway, I think that you have done like, that's the thing here. I think you are the spirit. You are the one who is like, okay, let's go into, okay, let's do the shadow work. Okay, let's jump in, let's do the work. I think like this, otherwise the shadow wouldn't come up here for you. And you have advanced now. You are the next level shadow worker. It's not the first year. It's not the first time when you are having your spiritual awakenings and understandings. And for you, you are the old, like, not the pioneer, because pioneer is like it's just another way around. But you are the old. Oh, I would like to say pioneer because you are still learning maybe new things, but old in that way that you already. Not that you're old, but you already know the work. I think you have more work to do, but you already know the work and you are not afraid. And it can be even physical work. Whatever hard things. You're like, whatever. Okay, I've experienced this thing and that thing, and those things, they have broke me down. So from now on, hands up, bring it on, I will work it out. So I'm really happy for you, actually. And I think that you are ready also to get lost in a good way. And it's many meanings. I think that you are ready to come out when you were lost inside of yourself and take responsibility and start to do the things and start to live your life. And another way around, you're also ready to start to live and dream and imagine again, because you have lost the connection for some time to doing it. Like the way maybe when you were a child, or the way when you got very imaginary and you felt actually that this imagination helped you to be more bright and shiny and to have more light in life. So it's ready to bring this one also back, this side of you. I really like those cards. Let's reflect now about the emotions deep down in you. What are the emotions what are coming up? Is I did well, freedom, be aware of the distractions. Let's see a little bit those cards. I think you are belonging you would like to have more freedom in your life, although you have this kind of like you have there also some kind of like, okay, I have done some things actually really well. Like I worked some really deep things through. So I'm really proud of myself. But also the third one, it's like three different things, I think so. Is emotion which it's like you still feel that you are stuck somewhere, that things are like sucking you in sometimes, and maybe some another people's emotions or ideas or things from outside, and you still cannot put this stop there. Where is actually your boundary? And this cannot let you to be free. Although you have done the works, and this works can be also something else right now here. I think maybe that's the thing. You have done some shadow works and cleaning. You can do the hard things. You are proud emotionally. That's in a good way proud. That, oh, nice. Thanks for myself. I can do hard things and I have done really well. But you are seeking for actually more freedom on emotional level. Do not be so distracted about whatever is there. Whatever is out there. This is more as distractions from outside, I think so. Okay, so what's been hurting lately the most? That's the question. Rest. Haven't you got enough rest? Just to break down. Ooh, 33, 34. I think also you've been moving forwards. Have you been... Okay, so for me, this technology thing is when you are using really actually computer or working with computer or social media stuff, if you're using really technology, maybe this thing haven't let you rest. And it's somehow, maybe it's in your work that you need to use it and you wish maybe that you could rest more and use less. Or maybe you even have addiction with that, or maybe this is your shadow side, that you are addicted and you do have a connection with technology. And it's also a good thing, but maybe you're getting then too distracted from this thing and you don't give enough rest for yourself. That can be the one scenario here. What can be another one? I think that's the thing, actually. I think that's the thing. Maybe you have some another idea. Sometimes I see the cards and I feel that reader didn't told something because didn't saw it or didn't felt it that moment, but I could get the information. Actually, I'm not coming up at the moment with anything else. What you've been lately hurt about the most. Maybe also there can be some part of you which you wish to have better technology items which you could which you could work and which could help you. You think that technology could help you to rest more. Like if you will have these things, you will, let's say, a better computer where you can use more programs or do more stuff with technology, that this thing can actually, or if you would know how to better use all AI and maybe you could just make more money and make your life more free, you could also rest. I think for some of you, the message is actually like this also. It's about the items by itself. And I think that your pile actually has quite good and strong connection with technology. And you like the technology. So how to move forward from here? That's interesting. You still is some hurt. Let's see what's the hurt and grief. The hurt and grief comes up again. But how to move forward from the hurt and grief? This reading has different sides, I see. There's different messages here. Well, that's interesting. It's also again talking about the rest and the retreat and time out. How to move forward. It's interesting. 7 of Swords. I think you need to see truly the shadow of some people and some betrayals. You see it. You're like, okay, that is what it is. And then you just brightly and lightly, you're like, okay, but I choose something else because right now is the right timing. The doors are open. I've seen some things and I will take this opportunity. Some of you, the opportunity is to go for a retreat or to do a deeper self-care or slow down. Some of you even maybe has, now it comes to me, some of you maybe even lost a job with technology or is not working out the way, and it's really asking for you to help yourself and calm down and see another path and another opportunities. And some of you, the opportunities are connected with technology actually, and those and the internet, like some work with the internet, or maybe not in a physical place connected work, which can give you the rest and time out and self-care on the sides while you are doing the new thing. So these messages are like a bit like this. But you need to see what's the betrayal here. Some of you, it's betrayed that you have betrayed yourself, and some of you, it's really clearly that it's somebody else who has betrayed. Actually, I even think that it's more of you. It's like when you have betrayed some ways of yourself or telling lies to yourself and not being honest about the path or the way where you would like to go. But the beauty is that the door is open right now. You can go through, and the door wants to lead you. Here is also the stones, wants to leave you the gate that you can just, the cave, have some slow down time and like write a journaling, writing down and really seeing what's been lately the shadow work, what happened, how your life has changed. Let's say 1 year from now. Sometimes we live and we don't see because we think like, oh, things are not moving. But if we write the diary down, or if we read our diary from 1 year ago, we understand where we were in that place. Or maybe you can recall those places and understand that actually you have done a lot of work and you can be really proud of yourself. And you know that you can do harder and harder things now in life. You can be spiritually very proud about yourself, about your spirit, who you are, how you are just existing in this world, okay? So, my dear friends, please, I hope that you get the message. Please protect your heart, take care of yourself, and thank you so much for being here, and see you in the next reading. Hello, welcome to your reading, third group who chose crystal quartz. Today we're gonna see about your shadow sides. What have you been working through and what are you working through right now? And how to make your life easier and ease during this process. So I asked many questions and we will start to open the cards and read them and answer for those questions. So first, those cards, let them answer your shadow side description right now. What is happening with your shadow sides? Plans and patience. Okay, so those cards, I don't see at the moment actually really anything very, how can I say, bad or like a strong or intense. Although I see that for you it's more like how to make your plans come true and understanding that this takes time. So I don't feel at all something really strongly intense for you here. That's interesting. I don't catch my energy. I don't I don't catch the shadow side thing here, shadow side description. It's about how you want to move forward with your plans. And I think that you've been impatient, like highly, highly impatient then with yourself, and maybe even a bit illusionary. So plans, they are still plans. They are not, you have to work through them that they will get reality. But there maybe it's about your fantasized world, that you are fantasizing a lot and you want these things to happen very quickly, but this is not the reality. This is not how reality actually works. Like, plans without actions, they will be just plans. And you have to understand that there is a work, and they also, this lady is sleepy here, can be also tiring, can be also boring. The earthly manner can be boring, how long time it takes to achieve your goals. So there is something with the timing and with making plans and understanding the reality and how the reality unfolds. And for you, I think that it's not the way exactly how you desire or wish, or your dreamy world. You are still there working to understanding what is really the reality and what's really illusions. That's how I will read these cards for you. So what's been holding you back to make your dreams come true and become real, and to experiencing really real way? What's been holding you back? Let's see, that's interesting. I'm sorry about the noise from background. What's holding you back? Caring, you're looked after. Happiness. What's holding you back to come out? I want to add one thing here for you, what I feel and see from the cards right now. You are the pile who must be actually really like light, and somehow I would like to even say that there is not such a big dramatic or intense experiences with the shadow work, at least at the moment in your life. That's what I see. I see that there are more like that you are, how can I say? I feel that you are in a very high frequency actually, and you're in a higher dimensions than normal people. So you are the one who is keeping the light up for others to do their work actually. But there are some things which are for you like a guidelines, how to guide others and to be this beacon. It's like to share yourself with others and care about others, but also care about yourself, that not sharing too much, but still keep spreading the light of yours. Because there is a higher power here, and this is very positive cards. And also it says that there are like angels and guides who are already working together with you to proceed your vision. But here it says that you might be sometimes too much in your head and thinking, or impatient about things and how they come up. So if you will just enjoy the moment more and care about yourself, although you are caring about yourself already, but also you are caring a lot about others. So show also compassion to yourself. Those things, they can help you to make your plans more real, like that they are not anymore plans, but they will come the happy truth self of you. But somehow I would like to say yes, that there is a part which, at least at the moment, there is very less shadow here. It's a bit even hard to put those cards and this light energy, because it's a lot of light coming through, the way that it's really the dark, like, because the shadow side is a dark side, you know, it's the things what, it's usually uncomfortable, painful things what we are working through and what we have to go through to become aware and become more light being. But it's not same for all of us. We are different, and we are on the different paths on a different time. For you, I feel that you are already this great soul, and maybe that's why you already have the crystal quartz. You were drawn to crystal quartz, which means that you already bring your light and wisdom through you to the others, that you are shining your bright light here. But I feel the part of illusionary worlds here also, that even if you are the spiritual world and worlds, and you keep the spiritual light up, there might be the sometimes problems with the rooting, problems with the grounding, that you're not grounded enough, that you're very high frequency, very high vibrations, which is good, but in earthly matters, there should be more grounding. I think maybe also that's the thing, another message what's coming now with the plans and patience, because you are impatient about how things will come up. And although you had this beautiful and light and bright sides, still the problem will be maybe for you sometimes that the plans are not manifesting the way how you wished in the first place. So let's see, what are you ready to release? Although these questions are like, I don't know, it's a bit too odd for me right now to do this reading, but I trust that it's on a, because I'm doing it intuitively, and I felt drawn to these cards and they came out. And you can also let me know how did you felt resonating with you. Let me see now what you're ready to release. Very dreamy here. Very nice, actually. Very cosmic, very dreamy, cosmic ocean, planetary wave. But this is your soul mission, I'm telling you. And you have the inner call, and the soul team is working with you. So you're ready to let go. I think that you are, I feel that way, that it's not that you're ready to release. You are already there. That's what I feel for you. I feel that this is so bright. The bright ones. Wow. Current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. So you're starting new things right now. And you actually know how to take care of yourself. It just may be a reminder for you that spend more time with water and connect with the water and take care of yourself in a better way. I feel, you know what? Before, when I started to do this reading, I went to shower. I wanted to wash myself. It's very, I haven't done it never before that. And I was just like, I finished the last reading and I was like, oh, okay, now I go to shower. And I just washed myself and took care of myself before when I came to this reading. So it was even for you, so more for me, I maybe, I don't want to say that like this, but even maybe I wasn't on the frequency, so pure frequency to read your cards, that I needed to clean myself. Although I won't want to say like this, that I'm not in a pure energy, but I've been lately more in this, although I last 10 years, 20, I don't know how long, I've been in a very spiritual worlds and dealing a lot of with spirituality, but lately last years I've been also more in working mode and physically working mode, and now I can rest a bit more, but it's just like I'm now more spiritually connected at the moment, with myself because I just have more time. But I needed to clean myself to come to do your reading. If this is information for you, something where you are with yourself, that you are in a very high cosmical place. I still continue the guidelines to see something, but somehow for you, I see that these guidelines this time, they are not working exactly the way, but I trust that the cards are right. Reflections about the emotions deep down in you, pleasure and ease. Come on. I'm wondering why you even came to ask about the shadows. Did you really needed this confirmation that you already have done your work, or you're not in a place to deal with shadows? I mean, that not in a place, but you don't have the shadows on that way, that extreme way, maybe. I'm really wondering why you came here. But anyway, if you are here and you feel connected with what I'm saying, this is confirmation for you that you are in a really nice place with yourself and you have really nice emotions deep down in you. And keep doing what are you doing. It's really funny. I'm actually, for me, it's really funny to make your reading, to do your reading right now. What's been hurting you lately the most? Let's see then. Can we see something like a little bit darker from here for you, or no? It's interesting that this card is coming up. I think that it's the third time now. Anyway, just put those here. Lately, see the beauty. Also, maybe you're the one who is actually, okay, I tell you, maybe you are really enjoying sexuality and your sexual energy in a good way, because I see also the pleasure here, and then this is like a yoni. So maybe you have also this tantric vibes actually here, I could say, connection with tantra, or you are drawn to it. So give me 1 second, please. Okay. Have you a little bit lost, although I don't believe that you have lost the sacredness. It's so weird to do your reading, because I feel that you have the gratitude, you are the sacred, you are the sacred spirit. But what's been hurting you the most is maybe somebody's betrayal who was having just a thing with you and you were kind with them. And you were very open and kind with them, and this hurt you because the sexual thing came up. I will read it like that way. I think what's another option here, what these cards can tell, what's been hurting. I think your kindness and how the world is using your kindness, because don't understand this high spirit, and this can be very painful. So you want to move forward from that. You want to start a new fire. You want to move forward from this place, because you have so much like a sacred, deep, enjoyable, luxurious. I see really tantric vibes and sexual vibes. And you have heard a lot in your life. Words, but maybe you haven't received such a kindness that way, that how actually you are worth. Although you're still gratitude about everything, and you want to start in a new, you want to start again, because you know that you are not worth this kind of betrayal. That's not fair. It's like these people or somebody who's been lying to you and not honest with you. And I really feel that it's somebody else here, not you, because you are this very bright side and bright soul. And maybe there's been thing that you're asking, like, but when it's gonna happen? Although you are the light is up, you're keeping the spirit up, and you know how to take care of yourself. It's still like a question, but okay, but when this happens, that I can like be fully receive the same amount of kindness from outside, from my friends and from my partner and from my family, which I am putting out. Although you are so aware that you are not like, oh, if I do like this, then I should get it. No, you know that you can give endlessly because you have an endless amount of love and light. But it's just this kind of knowing that that will be fair to experience also this thing by yourself. But some reason, it is some plan and some soul mission behind of this, which you just have to keep going right now. And you need to start that fire a new page and start new journey, basically the same thing, the same journey, but in a new way. You just go forward, you move out from this situation just with a new decision, just new step. And how to move forward, I said you move forward, how to move forward. That's interesting even it came out like this. So let's check it out. Sorry, I'm a little bit, I got some kind of virus and it's not the easiest for me right now, but really wanted to read the cards for you, the messages. So, blessing the journey, blessed with gratitude. How to move forward. Blessings, blessings, kindness, gratitude, blessings. Comes something like this. Maybe you can bless the journey wherever you are right now, that you by yourself, you bless yourself and you bless this journey, and you understand who you are and why are you here, that you are the light and you need to carry the light on. And you can be just grateful, with writing and sending out more grateful. Although I feel it like you're everything, you are doing it here. It's just confirmations for you. I don't know why I'm even talking here for you. It's just maybe that you need this understanding and confirmation that you are in a very good path. You have done your work already. Or it wasn't even maybe for you such a work to do in that extreme level. This is two options here. Or you have really come out of the shadow side right now and you're really working with light. And the cards, they just ask you right now to bless the journey of being the light for others. This is the guidance for you. It's very interesting. It's very different than another piles. But that's how I see it right now for you. Maybe I'm gonna ask just one more thing. I hope that my battery is still on. I'm gonna ask maybe more about so what are you dealing with what area of your life is the light on right now? Something like this. Okay, let's ask. What area of your life? I mean, you're really stepping out, you're really being seen, and you're bringing deep transformation in relationships. So you can be a coach, or relationship coach, or therapist by yourself, or doing the deep work with relationships by itself, or you can be just in a position, in whatever position in your career, that you are bringing transformation inside the relationships and you are making them better. You are the one who is like upgrading the relationships on your career with others and maybe between of other people also. And I'm sorry that you have went through this betrayal here with somebody or someone or something. And actually, I tell you, you haven't been worth to go through any betrayal, because you are so bright in love, and now your energy comes really in. You are really, really high frequency being. Wow, it's really incredible. Like I'm a bit like honored and thankful that I can do the reading right now for you, because I'm now starting to channel in even better your energy. And you have very good career path, even if it's a spiritual one and deep transformative path. Maybe it's ahead or you are already on that exactly, but it contemplates deeply relationships there. And also I see even partnerships. It can be like really like a marriage coach, or like a relationship, like I said already, relationship therapist, or somebody who is working with people, with relationship, bringing awareness, bringing knowledge, talking about it, talking about transformative processes inside of yourself and in your family system, and how to bring more happiness and light and love on your life. Wow, that's beautiful work. I mean, you're a light worker, I see. Thank you so much for doing the work. That was your confirmation that you are really on the right path and right track. And that's all what I have for you. Thank you so much for listening. Hello, welcome to your reading, fourth group who have chosen the Jadeite. Yeah, it's not a jade, it's a bit different. It's very beautiful and bright. I love this color, it's really nice. So yeah, for some of you, if it's not resonating, don't take it. But I felt before when I was taking cards that some of you are doctors or nurses, are working in a hospital or taking care of people in some way. But yeah, hospital vibes, and the, let's say, smart people who have studied and who have the smart mind are taking care of others. And also there is some part of you who are having problems with alcohol, going out in the bars and drinking, and maybe then hiding your real true emotions about the heaviness and harshness of your work. But that's very the slide messages which they came through. I think that another ones who are not connected with this message, you are just somebody who is a smart brain. You catch the information. I feel connection with that energy. It's like you can go with your analysis very deep and do the researches and think about very deep way. And you have some ability to how to remember information and things. So you have very bright mind, I would like to say. But okay, today's reading is about the shadow side, and let's try to open the shadow side of you, which is for me like a new topic, but it came right now with this today with the shadows here. And tips for twisting fullness of life, the mist. So shadow side description. Let's see also those cards. Do you want everything very big and a lot and prosperity? And that's also good to, it's right to want all these things, but are you happy also while you want all these things in your life? Are you inside really the happy? And are you really wanting them because you feel it? Or that somebody else wanting those things? Or somebody else thinks outside, or you have taken some things from somebody else that you think that that's the things what you need? I think that's the question here. So you want to go big, but remember that this needs to be coherent with your heart. Shadow side description. Let's see what else. Why? Sometimes I even think how they can get upside down from the package, but they can. Okay, that's interesting. You have left something behind. I think some of you really with your work, and you have even left the home, the balanced home way. You're not happy with some things. Maybe you're always moving. But also this is coming together. It's all meant to be like that. And it's not gonna be forever like this. But the situation right now, which you feel unhappy emotions about your home, about your relationship maybe, or your home life. It can be with your parents or it can be just with your relationship. Because you've been working and you've been stabilizing yourself. And you've been like mentally away from them, I think like this way. You've been putting action into some great new things. But it's ready to, you are ready to fulfill a cycle here where your family cannot make you happy and you cannot make them happy the way how things they are right now. It's just not working like this. Some things they have to change. Maybe you want to bring a lot of, maybe you are bringing prosperity the way how you think that you can do it, but there is no emotional connection the way how it should be between of you. And it's sometimes out of our hands. What's been holding you back to come out? Oh my God, work. I think you are the worker one. You are the one who is brightly working a lot. Just working on things, working on yourself, working on your life. And not work, loss, success and loss. So I think like this, you're missing the emotional side of life and family because you are working so much, and you can be very successful in your work. You can really achieve great things. But there is a part which is missing to be just this safe, sacred, cozy place with the feeling the family, the feel of the family. What are you ready to release at this point of life? Oh, you are ready to release your responsibilities. Wow. And you are ready to release posing responsibilities. Posing, you're ready to release posing, cleansing. Okay, you're ready to release posing, but how it's this one? That's interesting. Let me think about it a bit. Find support within. It asks you to pause. I think that you are the one who wants to experience also a lot. And actually this card is asking for you to pause. That's why it's here. So you're ready to release this, all this responsibility, what you have first of all in your mind for yourself. And also clean some things up. And go for these new beginnings. All you need is to escape the hustle and bustle for a moment and pause, then you will always find support within. And that was also coming here to ask them, trust the inner compass and be led from within. And if you have work and success, you are just very active on outside world. Some of you with the school, some of you with the work, and you want to become always every day good and better and the best. But the question here is like pause and to clean out the old things, why you want this. Because there's something like a deep inside of you which makes you to go away from your family, from your friends, whoever are these people or these emotions that, and for some of you even there's just emotions inside of you where you can feel fulfillment. And something is pushing always away, that you have to succeed, work, do better, go after these things. Another responsibility. So it's asking here to energetically tune up yourself and release some old things. These patterns, what are causing you this. Because you can do also those things and you can work and you can do all those things the way that you find also time for yourself and for your happy emotions. If it's inside of you or if it's with your family. But you find the time, you find the resources, you find the effort, you are spending time together with them. But right now you are running on some patterns which they needs to be refreshed, they needs to be renewed, they needs to be changed. And you have to pause and break here with all of the things what you're running to, because it's becoming just unhappy. You're just becoming sad actually inside of you. Although even maybe if you don't see it outside, or other people, they don't see it outside. Reflection about the emotions deep down inside of you. So your emotions, that's funny. That's great, because you are creative. Your emotions, and you're on a survival mode. It's a burning. You feel you are ready to finish some chapters, some things, some works, and you're overthinking. You must be really overwhelmed, and deep down you wish to more be on a creative side, make just, I don't know, music, art, dance, connect with yourself, connect with your soul. But you've been really running on the flames, running after the work, running after the things, all responsibilities. And you really feel that that's it's done, like it should be finished. It should be done, but still the things are going on. And you keep overthinking about those things because you cannot stop. What's been hurting you lately the most? That's interesting, because the last one was about the same card. Caring about yourself. The way how you wish that you could care, but you care about others. You do have also some fears about releasing yourself in these situations, and about transformation, that what if your life transforms completely? What if then? What if you don't have this kind of work and running anymore? You are afraid to stop. So some new things which are not involved yet, but also there can be some female character, or just a person actually who knows their value and don't compare with less, is in the position and financial position, but also knows that after transformation, if it's ready to release the fears and work through the shadow sides, and release the burdens, and look through to the self. This person knows that the transformation will happen. And what the transformation will bring is like something new on your mind. Although you are still on a stable and good position, but it's a fear about the change. I feel like this. It's a fear about this transformation, although you know that you will be good with something new. You will be financially stable. You will be in a good position. But because this scenario haven't played out yet, you are still afraid to go and experience life that way. And you're running on the old programs. How to move forward from this situation right now, where you should release, let go, start to care about yourself, about your time, about your family. How to move forward. Balance about your overthinking and too much thinking. So grounding exercises are good, meditation, yoga, even new classes will be good for you to join with the new classes, to just bring yourself away from this loop, what you have put yourself into. And really become clear what really matters for you. Is it really this work deeply, what is really, really mattering for you? Or is it some connections and connection with yourself and with your happily family? That's for you. So although these angels are bringing the messages that they are also on your side, they want to actually help you, and you've been asking maybe some things, and you are blessed with a good luck. And also, if you balance and reflect the good luck, the more good luck can come on your way, because your direction with your soul and connected with your soul is more clear. But also, the last card is, it is still about the structure in your life, to understand what are really, really the limitations for you, and what things they can be changed and what things they cannot be changed, to just bring awareness about those things. Because I see that for you, in a way, I don't want to say that you're a trapped situation, but the things what you're doing, they are also right. So you have to do those things. But also life is asking you connect with, spirit is asking to connect with your soul and balance some things out, masculine and feminine side of you, and bring more creativity in your life, just simple things. And also don't let your limitations hold you back, at what you think, what is limiting you. Because sometimes also the limitations are a bit illusionary, because they're existing only in our heads. So this is a bit two sides message here with the limitations, that be aware of your limitations, but don't ever believe everything about your limitations, because it's just simply not the truth. Where you are heading from here? Can I get the messages from Astro Dice? What's the next step? What's the area? What are you working through? Where are you heading right now? It's a better question like this, after when you have released, because I see that the transformation it's on the way, it's coming, it's working for you, but where are you heading after that? Oh, I'm happy for you, because it's 12th house, so you are really deeply with your self-of-I, with identity. You are going through the deep shadow sides about your subconscious mind, and you work through some things in a very even materialistic level from there. So you can take some very physical steps for you to how to work the things out and how to bring better balance with your self of high, with your identity. With your identity on your fear side. So what are you afraid about your identity? What are you afraid? What are you don't seeing? What are you hiding? Where are you running away from? What is this place where are you running away? And some of you, they had really addictions and alcohol here. That you're using addictions, the alcohol and the nightlife to just put this plaster, yes, on the wound where you feel actually fears and the loss and overthinking about everything. So maybe sometimes you even just go and visit your family or spend some nice time with your husband or wife or partner or with yourself, but in a loving way and not running always and all the time. So this is very, yes, Taurus is telling it very even arty way, but very that sometimes that the earth can help to connect with the earth through your subconscious minds, but with the earth. So meditating on the ground or going to the forest, going this kind of places also, actually ocean and forests and like a field, everything where is soil, where are leaves, where are trees, where are plants. Those places, they can also help and support you and prioritize your path here. That was really interesting and very good, actually. I really love your energy. So keep your energy up, because actually you do have very, very strong, good mind and good energy. I can sense it. I can feel it. It's incredible, actually. Just please, this is a confirmation, and know it and own it every way. And I wish that whatever is been bringing you this sadness and the feeling that you need to leave and you cannot stand some, not stand, but be on some moments on your life the way how it would be normal, whatever is the reason that you cannot experience those things. I wish that the good luck is on your side and the things, they start to come more easy for you. And it's balancing out, but it's very, for you, it's also, it can be connected and related with the money by itself also, because it's Taurus energy. And here also I can see how the money moves in your life, and maybe even fears about money, around money, about finance. Although I don't see that it's something which you should be really like that it's a bad or something, or you have bad luck or something like this. I think it's more about your fears, and maybe you wish that you will have more than you have. But just receive also. Take it, receive it energetically. Because when you're afraid, you're pushing it away. When you're on the receiving energy, it will come to you. I found randomly today, because I did also something like I have a bit the same thing that I'm sometimes afraid about. I'm thinking, okay, how and money and everything. And then I'm like, I was doing something to, but not even very strong practice, but just connect with the money and ask like that. I'm receiving it now more and more. And I just went outside, and it wasn't like anything very a lot what I found, but I found like almost one meal. I think one meal what I can buy where I'm right now. So yeah, this amount of money was just on the front of the restaurant. So I was like, oh yeah, okay, nice, thank you. And I really received this money. I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy something nice today for myself. And I felt that I'm worth it, you know. So those kind of things, that always if I find money, it will show me that the money can come from wherever. whenever. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I wish all the best for you, that you can balance everything out and just don't think so much, but come to your heart and connect with your heart and with Mother Earth and ground yourself. I think that's the best advice for you. Thank you. And thanks all the spirit guides and ancestors and unicorns and the ones who came here to help to support this reading.